Hey guys, welcome to the Clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on American Horror Story Season 8, Episode 2. Whew! Man, this season is amping up pretty darn quick. I mean, we already have, the return of Rubber Man, if it is the same guy. Now, in Season 1, Murder House, that introduced us to the Rubber Man, that was Evan Peters' character as a ghost, that went around and, he raped that, the man's wife. I can't remember her name. It's been a while since I've seen Season 1, so sorry. But the child that woman had was the Antichrist, and that child is Michael Landing's character in this season. The one that's running all of these, underground communities. So I'm excited about that. Now I'm really wondering who the Rubber Man is, because of course in this episode he comes in, him and Michael Landon's character and Evan Peters' character. I'm not really up on their names right now, so I apologize if I just name them by actors. But they get into a little, debate. Or whatever you want to call it, and he's actually coming on to him, and at least Evan Peters' character thinks he's coming on to him, so he comes on to him, and ends up, Rubber Man comes in and rapes him, but he wants to be raped by him, which is really creepy. And who sees him? Joan Collins' character, Nana. That's the only, I just know her as Evan Peters' character's Nana. And, supposedly she had all these dinner parties and stuff and embarrassed him. And, he wanted to get some kind of revenge on her somehow. I don't think that this whole scene was that. He loved her, from what I understood. And, of course, he gets raped by the Rubber Man, and she sees it happening. She goes and reports it. And which causes some, trouble. And then you have the Rubber Man coming in later, raping him again, or it's probably not rape, that's a pretty harsh word, but having sex with him willingly. The first one, I think, is probably a rape, but the second time was definitely Evan Peters wanted it to happen. And then he grabs those scissors and starts stabbing him, thinking that it's Michael Landon's character, but it ends up being Nana. So I'm bummed, because Joan Collins, I love her, and I was so excited to see her in this season, and then bam, she's killed in the second episode. They might bring her back somehow. American Horror Story is real creepy, and she could be a ghost or whatever, because I'm really curious about the Rubber Man, if that's the same ghost from Murder House. And I've seen some theories on this season, which I really don't hold any of these to be true. But people are saying that they think that colony that's underground is actually built underground where Murder House was, and the ghosts are still there. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But I don't subscribe to it. But I do know, that Rubber Man was Evan Peters' character in Season 1. So I'm real curious about that, but he disappeared when he started stabbing him, and which makes me think that he's like maybe a figment of their imagination, to be kind of like the thing that they dread. So he's going to appear to other people as their source of dread. Who knows? I think that's the way it's going to go, but I'm excited to see what they do with it. But man, when they got into that, I was just like, woo! Episode 2 already, yeah, baby. I love it when they get, they just amp in, they go all in on stuff, as soon as possible. They don't linger on, like some TV series do. But anyway, and then Michael Landon's character, is, having problems with Sarah Paulson's character, which I love that actress. She is just amazing. But telling her about don't be changing my rules, and she's like, well, those rules were meant to be broken. And he's like, I wrote the rules. I know what the rules are. Don't be breaking the rules. But and then she gets kind of, sexist against him, well, just like a man, kind of thing, which I thought was kind of weird, but maybe it's going to take us in a direction later, I feel. But I love their interaction. I love the whole dialogue between those two characters. So that was really cool. Then we have the two characters that are, been kissing once a week, for a year and a half. And they end up just going, look, let's just do it. Screw all this. These aren't the rules anymore. We don't know what rules are real. So let's just get into it and just have some sex, baby. So they get to doing it. They get caught. And, of course, are going to be executed. Then that one character snatches the gun, which is friggin' awesome. Snatches it, shoots everybody, and... insanity ensues. And I love that part of this episode, because I thought they were just going to get shot down and made an example out of, but no, he makes an example out of them. So that was really cool. But what really gets me more than anything in this episode is what happened to Kathy Bates' character. She got shot, and she has some kind of something going on where the wound is, and I could not, and I need to rewatch this again, and trust me, I'll rewatch every episode at least 1 or 2 times before the next one. But what was inside her? Was she a mechanical, kind of like it was an android? It kind of reminded me of Alien Resurrection when Winona Ryder's character got shot, and she had that white milky kind of substance inside of her, and it showed everybody that she was a robot. So that's what made me think that maybe Kathy Bates is kind of a robot, or maybe she's been radiated and she's turning into a zombie, or is a zombie, or is a ghost, or what is up with that. So that really left me with, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see next episode, because I want to know. Forget all that other stuff, which I love all that other stuff too, but that moment, has me questioning what was that all about, because I can kind of guess and get around all this other stuff, but when she got shot and you look inside her and you see that she's not a real person on the inside, I'm hooked. What's it going to be? What is Kathy Bates' character going to be? And you better not kill her off quick, because she is one of my favorite actresses on the show. So if you kill her quick, I might be coming for you. And in case you didn't know, I've heard that, and I looked at the casting for American Horror Story Season 8, and Jessica Lange is supposed to come back as Constance. Oh man, I can't wait, because Jessica Lange was my favorite actress on the show for the first 4 seasons until she left, which made me really upset, because really she was really one of the main reasons why I watched the show, is to watch her, because I loved her character in every season, every role she played. Hell, it's Jessica Lange. Everything she's done is amazing. King Kong, hello, Patsy Cline, come on. She is just outrageously wonderful, and I love her charisma on screen. But anyway, running a little bit long on time, but I had to get a lot out on this episode, and wanted to give you the little tidbit, the little factoid that Jessica Lange will be returning and reprising her role as Constance, and I'm looking forward to that. So, what'd you think of the episode? What do you think of Jessica Lange coming back? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember, the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!